Muy buenas gente, soy Kroyat y volvemos un día más con The Witcher 3. En el vídeo anterior hicimos dos contratos, de Jenny la Loca, no, sí, bueno, Jenny la Loca creo que se llamaba, y el de la cosa del bosque, coño, la cosa de la marisma. Era un bicho que había en la marisma, muy feo. Y luego nos decidimos por venirnos a Novigrado, donde resulta que tenemos que empezar otra vez a buscar a Triss, porque no está, ha desaparecido, mejor dicho, se ha escondido lo que estaban quemando a la gente. Menos mal que se conta. Pero bueno, tenemos que hablar con los mendigos sobre el rey de los mendigos, o buscar a unos ladrones en la Plaza Mayor y seguirlos con cuidado. Yo, para empezar, voy a hablar con los mendigos, a ver qué me cuentan. ¿Y ahora qué pasa?
Oh, deepest apologies, Governor. Fetch some metal, you wretch. I've been robbed! Thief!
Al ladrón. Bueno, me están dando la oportunidad de seguirle al ladrón, pues vamos a seguirle. Creo que me están dando la oportunidad. ¿Dónde está el hijo de puta? Se ha ido por aquí, pero yo no lo veo. Se ha escapado. ¡Se ha escapado! ¿Qué decía yo? Bueno, vamos a hablar con los mendigos. Aquí tenemos a uno. Aquí yo supongo que si me pongo a esperar. Pero vamos a hablar con los mendigos mejor. Por aquí tenemos a uno. ¡Mendigo! Tío, ¿qué haces ahí subido? ¿Estás haciendo magia? ¡Es la polla! A ver qué me cuentas.
Take pity on me, misery, good folk, and aid a man crippled by misfortune.
Word is, nothing's free in Novigrad.
Oh, another one come bursting with questions. Now, where do you folk gain the idea we beggars know everything? I need to see this and I need to find that one who robbed me brother. Fuck if I know.
Busco la arboleda putrefacta.
There's this place in Novigrad they call the Putrid Grove.
Aye, it's about right. Well, Novigrad's full of nooks and crannies with odd names. Looking to sightsee, buy a bloody map.
Heard men like you frequent this alley.
And I've heard they fed you horseshit and you smiled and ate it. Now, don't mean no offence. Go in peace.
Este va a ser que no me cuenta nada. Ahí tenemos una misión. ¿Vamos a hablar con la misión? No, primero vamos a completar esto. Los mendigos para mí que no me van a decir una mierda, A ver, ahí hay otro. Este también estará volando. Ey, puedo hablar con él, pero.
Arms for the poor.
You lame?
No chance. Both legs in perfect order. And me arms, look, like a windmill's wings. There. See me waving them? Looky here. Just look. And my mind, thorough addled.
¿Llevas mucho aturullado o busco la arboleda? ¿Qué decimos? Llevas mucho aturullado.
Been like this long? Addled?
Since me mother birthed me. Here's where it's addled. There. Showing you with me finger. See that? Me indicating.
Este no creo que me diga mucha cosa. Es la viva imagen de la salud.
Healthy as a horse as far as I can tell.
Priests of look, medics, herbalists. All claimed I'm bewildered.
Well, they're wrong.
Matters little either way. Both are generous to me. They enjoy watching me point. Like this. There. There.
Supongo que eres feliz y eso es lo que importa. Mira, ya, busco la arboleda, no me deje de contar la vida.
I gotta find the place they call the Putrid Grove.
I know it but won't say. I know it but won't say.
Why not?
Not allowed to say. I would tell you though, if you didn't push, weren't so insistent. If you like, come again. Might tell you then.
Guess your mind truly is addled.
Didn't I say so?
A lo mejor se me hubiese puesto a hablar con él todo el rato, me lo contaría. Vamos a ver al ladrón este, ¿cómo lo encuentro? Este es un ladrón. Tiene pinta de ser un ladrón, pero me está mirando. Vaya, si es un ladrón. Vaya, si lo es. Eres un ladrón, hijo de puta. Ey, 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 no me empujes. Pues vamos poco a poco. Y vamos a seguir. Con cuidado, vamos poco a poco, no tenemos prisa. Ahora el hijo de puta desaparecerá en una esquina, seguro. Un poco más rápido porque se me está escapando, cabrón. Así puedo que no tenga que hablar con todos los hijos de puta estos mendigos de mierda. Una puerta. Bueno, para aquí seguro que me han preparado alguna ya.
Sir, be merciful. Give us a crown, eh? My mum's sick, and if I don't feed her, well, she's like to die of hunger.
¿Dónde está el rey de los mendigos?
All right, I'll give you some coin, but you gotta tell me where the Putrid Grove is.
I don't know that. Keep your coin, I don't know a thing. Move on. Be gone!
Sospechoso. Hijo de puta. Ey, se ha metido por allí. Ah, no, se ha bajado por ahí. ¿Qué hostia me da? Yo sigo a mi ladrón. Yo sigo a mi chorizo. Por un poquito. Este para mí que me está llevando a tomar por culo para nada. No sé por qué me da la sensación. Otro que me distrae. ¿Que hay que seguir al otro ahora? Vale, pues lo seguimos. ¿A cuál sigo? ¿Al del dinero? Claro que sí. Al que tiene el dinero. Al menos eso es lo que creo. Tú sigue al que tiene el dinero, que es el que va a dárselo al rey.
He sensed something. Gotta stay further back.
Ha captado algo. Voy más poco a poco. Los niños me van a molestar, que os flipáis. Ah, pues no. Creía que los niños me iban a venir a pedir, no sé qué, una manzana caramelizada. Pero no me han pedido nada. Vaya vueltas me están haciendo dar, vueltas como un tonto.
What do you see, painkiller?
What do you? ¿Dónde? Pues sí que está lejos la mierda esa. Yo hablar con los mendigos, pero la verdad es que como coño me han presentado el ladrón justo delante, pues vamos a seguirle, ¿no? A lo Assassin's Creed. Bueno, es más fácil que en Assassin's Creed. El tío este no se está girando para nada. En el Assassin's Creed cada 2 por 3 se están girando y te tienes que esconder. Y solo tienes que ir con cuidado de no llamar la atención. Coño, pedazo de ciudad, ¿eh? No se acaba esto nunca. Voy a correr un poquito ahora. Encuentra la guarida. Uy, la he encontrado. La he encontrado. Pues vamos a ver qué hay por aquí. Llamar.
Open up.
Who are you and what you want?
Pues quiero entrar. ¿Qué voy a querer? Por eso he llamado. ¿Qué hay ahí dentro?
Doing some sightseeing. Kinda curious about what's beyond this gate.
My brother-in-law was curious. Worms been eating him for 5 years now.
No, es un bicho raro.
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated killer, me think.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know it. Gotta contribute to the Grove's upkeep.
Don't know the password.
Pay up then.
¿En cuánto hay que pagar? A 50. Bueno, ¿le puedo usar esto? Luego...
I won't pay. Let me in.
Chao. Que pague tu madre.
Sir.
Que por 50 monedas la verdad que me podía haber estirado, hombre. Si me das la opción, bueno, pago. Vale, ¿y ahora qué? Reúnete con el rey de los mendigos. Pues vamos para allá. No, esto está lleno de mendigos. Los hijos de puta, eso seguro que lo sabían. ¿Dónde estaba? Y no me han querido decir. Después voy a ir a matar a todos los mendigos que veo. ¿Quién es esa pelirroja?
About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
No ha sido tan difícil. ¿Sabías que te andaba buscando? Tienes que hablar de algo conmigo. A ver, ¿sabías que te andaba buscando? Supongo.
Your spies tell you I was looking for the Putrid Grove?
My skull would be a home for bottom-feeding river fish if I didn't keep an ear to the ground. And please, Putrid Grove? Ugly name for our cozy little hideout, wouldn't you say?
La guardia de Templo de Incordia. ¿Cómo llamarías este lugar?
So what would you call this dive?
Dunno. The Garden of Liberty, maybe?
For a man who shakes down beggars and thieves for tribute, you're quite the romantic.
You say tribute, I say taxes. You say thieves, I say hard-working street parks. See, Witcher, I've got plans, big plans, far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City Council is a puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
¿Qué quieres? Vamos aquí a dejarnos de rodeos.
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove. But it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city. Because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural?
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along.
Vale, podemos
What's your
encontrar a Triss.
arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Marigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Marigold partied with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out like I imagined. Come on, let me give you a taste of my life.
A ver qué pasa ahora.
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon.
No, que está pillado por ella, pobrecillo.
I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Her. Here. No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
A ver qué quiere. Perdón, a ver qué quiere esta cagamo. Venga, a ver un poco más rápido, jodida. ¿Dónde me llevas, Triss? A una casa. ¿Y qué hay que hacer aquí?
Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
A ver, hay que estar preparados para hacer sacrificios. Ya lo haré yo. Pues me va a tocar hacerlo, o sea que ya lo haré yo.
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fall didn't break until I began to prick his heels.
Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
We were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
Vale, vamos por ahí, supongo. Ay, aquí hay algo. Vamos a robarle al tío este. Bueno, no tiene mucha cosa. No tiene nada que yo quiera. Yo no quiero libros ya. Estoy hasta los huevos. Hay algo así que me la llevo. Y esto también. Todo esto es mío. Y esto, aquí, esto me lo llevo también. Nada, esto lo paso. Vale, vámonos. Vamos. Aquí hay bichos. ¿Qué es, bicho? Bicho feo, bicho feo, bicho. Bueno, este es un sumergido, pero es un sumergido, pero es muy alto. Me da miedo. Aquí uso los sentidos, vale. ¡Ey, cofres! ¡Cofres! Pásate a... A ver... Que hay algo. Vale, algo miro. Aquí se aposa. Aquí hay algo que lo he visto.
Free city of Novigrad. Name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin. And winning a war takes 3 things. Coin, coin, and even more coin. That's why they're exterminating mages. Confiscating their property. Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
Vamos, que ahora tengo que buscar el paquete. Pues lo busco, no pasa nada. Paquete, ¿dónde estás? Paquete. Estará tomado por culo, seguro. Y ahí hay algo. Pero no tiene pinta de ser mi paquete. Y ahí hay algo. Esto es mío. Y eso de ahí también es mío. Y por aquí había algo. Se está acabando el oxígeno. Sube para arriba. Sube. Respira aire. Vale. Mueve con Triss. La gente por aquí me está viendo nadar en el río asqueroso. Y no me dice nada. Un poco raro, ¿no? Toma, Triss. Para ti.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Vale, ¿y ahora dónde vamos? Sigo a Triss. Yo sigo a Triss.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on. 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
Triss, podrías correr un poquito. Sé buena y corre. No, no me va a hacer caso. Ah, bueno, pues mira, sí. ¿Y este gordo quién es?
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
No, la voy a dejar sola. Para que la quemen, no te joden. ¿Le has dicho que eres hechicera?
Triss, you told this man you're a sorceress?
Of course. She was looking for work. That's her chief asset.
Are you, Triss?
I know it was reckless, but competition's stiff here. No one would hire me if I claimed to be a common rat catcher.
More importantly, no one would believe such a beauty could be an exterminator of rodents. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
Manos a la obra. La mitad por adelantado.
You're a merchant, familiar with how commerce works?
Of course. Honest pay for honest work.
Half up front, half once the job's done.
You're asking a great deal.
I'm a witcher. Gotta admit, I've met my share of people who say one thing beforehand, another after the fact.
Very well. Your first installment.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related.
Lo que tenemos que hacer... ¿Por dentro o fuera? Dentro, ¿no?
I'll cover half the space, you take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Que haya ratas.
I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed my king. Look for crevices and droppings.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
Vamos, que busque mierda de rata. Mierda de rata, ¿dónde estás? Por aquí hay algo. Mierda de rata. Aquí hay algo. A ver si me deja examinarlo. Déjame ahí. Muy bien.
Looks like a good spot.
I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no, notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rats out.
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling.
If I worried about that sort of thing, I'd starve to death in this city.
¿Dónde hay más mierda de rata? Aquí. Hay más mierda de rata. Le diré al Triss que he cumplido con la tarea. ¿Dónde estás, Triss? Triss, ¿dónde estás?
Think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk.
A ver, ¿has activado el hechizo? Yo te hablo. Yo hablo contigo.
Now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound. And...
reconciled?
Buenos términos. Me alegro de que no nos guardemos rencor. Es así o disimulas. Es así o disimulas.
Knew a man once who reacted to everything, especially adversity, by mocking it.
Healthy attitude. Must have lived long.
Came a day he lost both his legs in battle. He shrugged, said it was better that way. He'd never feel pain in them again.
I understand him perfectly.
I know. Thing is, he was lying to himself.
I think he just didn't have much of a choice.
Pudo afrontar la verdad. Tal vez tenga razón. No, pudo afrontar la verdad.
We all lie sometimes, but lying to yourself is running away, whereas there's really nowhere to run.
Sometimes you have to escape, just to forget. Your friend might have dwelled on his lost legs, but it's not like by grieving he could have grown another pair. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
¿Está bien? ¿No está mal? No lo sé. Está bien.
She's fine.
That's good.
Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Que ahora va a venir el señor de las ratas y lo vamos a tener que matar. ¿No?
Well, well. Our Our lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working.
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start. Let's agree your friends were never here. Now pay the rest and let's part in peace.
You don't set the terms, mutant.
Stay out of it. We're here for the witch.
We're inseparable, see? Afraid you'll have to take us both.
Geralt!
If you say so.
All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
No peleas, ha dicho.
For a bruising. Shit's still about to figure.
Toma por culo. Ey, te podías haber hecho algo.
If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
He sobrecargado. ¿Qué me estás contando? ¿Qué llevo yo aquí para...? Pues vaya, vamos a tener que tirar. Claro, es que tengo las espadas estas. Tenía que haber vendido y no lo he hecho. Vale, esto se vaya a la mierda. ¿Y esto cuánto pesa? Pues también. Ah, toma por culo. Ahí ya tengo sitio para un poquito más. A ver, ¿tú qué me das? Coge esto por lo menos. La espada la dejas. Esto es lo que yo he dejado. ¿Vale qué? Sal del almacén. Pues algo. Sin problema. Y tú, págame, anda. Hijo de puta.
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
Deberías andarte... No se merecen.
No need. Glad I could help.
You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri. And I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corrine's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal, away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, De Jonquier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
A ver, me alegra haberte visto otra vez. Hasta luego. Sí, hasta luego, porque te voy a ir a ver otra vez seguramente.
Thanks for everything. See you, Triss.
Mm-hmm. See you.
How do I find you if I need you?
I live in the Bits. Head up the hill past the fish market. Stop by.
Be seeing you.
Muy bien. 5 de experiencia, coño, ya me podría haber dado un poquito más. Vale. Nueva misión. Esta seguramente la misión esta será ir a ver a Triss. Lo voy a mirar y todo. La misión esta será la misión secundaria. No, esta es... Esto lo que me han dado, ¿no? Sí, vale. Y no tengo aquí... ¿No me han de esto de ir a ver a Triss? No, pues no. No me han dado, no me han dado. No, no. Vale, pues voy a seguir con esta. Tenemos que ir a ver al tío este, ¿cómo han dicho que era? Bueno, un tío que se ve que sueña, básicamente. Vamos a verlo. Ahora ya sí que me encuentro con alguna misión o por ahí, pues le haremos caso. ¿Es por aquí? ¿Será por aquí arriba o qué? Por aquí no es. ¿Por dónde se entra? Estoy perdido. Me marca aquí, pero por aquí no puedo entrar. Pues sí.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonkier. Of those de Jonkiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
Busco a Corinne. O a Corinne. O Corinne.
I'm looking for Corinne Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place, then. Corinne is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
A ver, ¿pero qué te importa la historia de la casa?
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed disturbances. Led me to fear the home might be haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night. And furniture moving about in the attic. And last week... Well, you shan't believe it. I found human feces in the parlor.
Lo más seguro es que tenga ahí a un tío viviendo. ¿Tienes una ocupa, tío? ¿Qué haces aquí?
Not interested in what's going on inside? Seeing it for yourself?
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting can affect property value? Point of fact, Corinne requested she not be disturbed.
¿Puedo pasar?
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter, call that my whim.
Pues entro.
The second sword, is it in case...
Vamos a ver a Corinne este. Corinne, ¿dónde estás? Vamos a empezar. Yo no quiero un candelabro. Hay más cosas por aquí. Esto sí que me lo llevo. Ahora va a decir que el fantasma le ha robado. No, ha sido fantasma, tío, yo. Esto está petado. Botella vacía no la quiero. Botella vacía que no la quiero, coño. Esto sí. Vale, vamos a ir tirando.
Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
Vale, y ahora la pregunta es, ¿está abajo o está arriba? No me deja.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
No tiene pinta de que sea... Tiene pinta de ser arriba, Pero bueno, aquí hay cositas y vamos a ver qué hay. Hay un poco de pan, no me viene mal. Y un alambre que tampoco. Alambre nos piden para hacer armaduras y cosas de estas. Vale, pues habrá que subir para arriba. Y subiremos.
Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
Sara, ¿qué es una posesa o qué? Está buena.
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
The doll. The attic.
Pues vamos a subir al desmán.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Está como buena, ¿no? Vamos, le haría un favor. Leche de vaca, pues para mí.
Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
Esto está petado, Plata. Gaseoso, plaza química. Y hay otra bolsa que no he cogido. La atadura. Muy bien. A ver, por aquí. Hay algo. Por aquí podemos subir. ¡Ah, chico! Vámonos para allá, chico, a ver qué coño hay. Yo no quiero un cazo. Leche de vaca sí. Y la piel de oveja también, la podemos vender.
Where the next room's blocked.
Vale, ¿cómo paso? Fácil. Creo que será fácil. Aquí. Creo que será fácil porque creo que usando esto, con esto, ya ha abierto la puerta. A ver, para aquí hay cosas, ¿Qué es esto? Dibujo de una cuna. Y examina el dibujo. Vamos a examinar el dibujo. Inventario. Papel en el que se ha dibujado una cuna. Parece hecho por un niño. Calcequino. Aquí hay más cosas. Cerveza. Vamos a pillar cerveza. Vamos, solo porque luego me voy a emborrachar con Ciri. Con Ciri no, con Triss. Y con Ciri también cuando me encuentre. Vamos, no me va a pegar una fiesta. La he estado buscando de hace, vamos. Pues no. Estoy poniendo aquí las botas. Quiero un poco de luz. Botella de agua. No es que haya gran cosa, pero bueno, hay cosas que merecen la pena. Por eso toda la comida, estoy bastante falto de comida, o sea que me viene muy bien. A ver, la muñeca. Aquí hay algo. Más cerveza. Voy a montar una fiesta. Lo que voy a montar es una puta taberna.
Strange stuff.
Deja la muñeca en la cuna. Vale, yo la dejo en la cuna, pero ¿dónde está la cuna? Que estará abajo, ¿no? Una jarra yo no quiero. Pues vamos para abajo. Seguramente está la habitación donde estaba durmiendo la tía esta. La tía buenorra. Yo aquí no veo una cuna. ¿Dónde está la cuna?
Stop. Go away.
Pues vamos a ir por aquí.
Leave it.
Para que encontré. ¿Qué ha pasado? A la cuna, coño. Descubre por qué la puerta se cerró de golpe.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Saw an oven in the cellar. Maybe I'll find another clue there.
Venga, que nos jarra. Vamos al sótano. Yo creo que el tío este, que era como... ¿Cómo se llamaba? Un criaño, ¿no? Como el tío este del bosque. El niño ese tan divertido del bosque. A ver. ¿Qué quieres, tío? Qué susto me has dado, jodido.
Did I scare you?
Oh, sí.
Scared you, didn't I? I can tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
Sé que no eres peligrosa, Esto no es un juego. A ver. Sé que no es
You're
peligroso.
lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how do you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Pues tendré que echarte. No, vamos a llegar a un acuerdo. Vamos a ser buenos.
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
Vale, ya podemos despertar a la soñadora. Tira para arriba. Esos bichos son muy simpáticos, los jodidos. Solo quería jugar. Mira, si está despierta ya solica. Un kiki por haberte ayudado.
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
Y allí podemos hacer cositas guapas. Vale, pues nos vamos. Por aquí no era. Por aquí. Bajamos la escalera. Vamos por aquí y aquí. Tío, la casa está encantada.
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
La casa sigue estando encantada, pero parece que la maldición perdura. Sepo que la casa está encantada. No vamos a hacer... He hecho un trato con la pobre niña. Lo vamos a seguir.
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently, though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid!
Oh, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse.
Vale, pues ya está solucionado. Voy a ir a ver a Corina. Está muy lejos eso. Hombre, pues muy lejos no, pero tampoco está aquí al lado, la verdad. Pero sí, vamos a ir a verla. Vamos a ir a ver a Corina, a ver si me da las gracias de una forma efusiva. Con un besito o algo así. ¿Por qué me dice que vaya para acá? Porque por allí... ¿No puedo ir por allí? Creo que sí. Es que va al mismo lado encima. Es que, tío... Vale, es aquí. Aquí hay un tablón. Vamos a pillar lo que haya. No sé qué habrá. Vale, esto es... Se busca retratista. Vale, esto es una pollez. Pero vamos a cogerlo. Compro libros. También es una pollez. Aviso a los recién llegados. Se informa a los recién llegados que en Novi Grado se venera única y exclusivamente al fuego eterno. La práctica de cualquier otra religión será considerada herejía y castigada con todo el peso de la ley, es decir, con la incineración pública. Joder, macho, un poco bestias sí que son. Además, está expresamente prohibido exhibir símbolos de otras deidades, realizar rituales en su honor o predicar otras creencias. Ya, estamos avisados. Esto también es una tontería. Esto es un contrato. Contrato emitido por la Guardia del Templo de Novigrado. Compañeros seguidores de la llama. Estos últimos días, varios oficiales de la Guardia del Templo han sido salvajemente asesinados. Se ha iniciado una investigación para estudiar el asunto y que todo el peso de la justicia caiga sobre el culpable. Quien sea capaz de ayudar a los guardias a localizar y castigar a este asesino, o asesino si fuese el caso, que se presente de inmediato en el puesto de guardia más cercano. Se ha previsto recompensa. Huelga decir que cualquiera que sea sorprendido ayudando o colaborando con estos bandidos o reteniendo información sobre ellos será castigado con tortura, cárcel e incluso la muerte. El buen Baldi hace trampas. A todos los jugadores de Vilme Baldi, el banquero enano, es un tramposo y un fullero. Me venció empleando clásicos trucos no humanos y sin más aviso ni oportunidad de revancha exigió que le entregase mis cartas. Cualquiera que sea atentado a jugar con él, que se resista o lo lamente después. Vale. Pues tenemos un contrato y una misión por ahí. Contrato, placeres mortales y la misión... La misión nada. Ahora porque me sale un vídeo.
Help some fellas out, Master. We're a bit of coin short another round. 'Cause we're comrades, see? Witcher, ain't you? We're butchers. You slaughter, we slaughter. Except witchers earn more. Old villagers pitch in. Lords open their purses. Ladies do like with their legs.
Guess I've been to the wrong villages. Dealt with the wrong lords and ladies.
Come, don't make us beg. What's a witcher for, anyways? To help men in need.
Ya es hora de que os vayáis a la puta cama.
You boys look tired. Probably ought to go home now.
Well, how long we been drinking now?
2 days. Well said, Master. Home we will go.
No sé cuánto lleváis, pero un buen rato, porque estáis borrachos como cubas, hijos de puta. Vale, vámonos por acá. Una pedazo de taberna, que lo flipas. Aquí seguramente podamos... Mira, aquí podemos hacer un combate seguramente de estos de pelea. En el vídeo anterior dije que había hecho la misión de pelea, pero la he hecho fuera de cámara. Esto tiene pinta de que va a ser arriba. Le hice fuera de cámara porque no me parece una misión de estas entretenida de hacer, de ver, ¿no? O sea, mejor dicho, tenía de grabar. La hice igual que la de los caballos, la carrera de caballos la he hecho, pero la he hecho fuera de cámara. Ahí está la misión de pelea de aquí, pues también seguramente la termino haciendo fuera de cámara. Hola, tía. Dame un besito, que te he salvado la vida.
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
¿En qué consiste soñar?
Your gift. Tell me how it works.
It's hard to describe. To start with, I must gain an understanding of the bond between the person and the object I'm to dream about. I ask questions, try to flesh out feelings, emotions. Truth is essential in this, and though most who come to me acknowledge that, many refuse to speak openly of certain matters. Apart from which, they remain unaware of others, further obscuring things.
What do you see in your dreams?
I don't. It's my client who sees. My gift lies in summoning the right dreams. At times, nightmares or strong desires impose themselves on true events. It takes skill to separate seed from chaff.
Venga, vamos a soñar un poquito.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri.
Recuerdo cuando nos conocimos. La entrené en Calmoren. Le salvé una vez la vida. Estuvo a mi lado cuando morí. Ya claro, esto es un poco complicado, porque claro, al no haber jugado los otros juegos, pues no estoy seguro de cuál será la mejor respuesta. Yo la que conozco es que la entrené en Calmoren, pero yo no sé si le salvé una vez la vida, y mucho menos sé si estuvo a mi lado cuando morí. Porque no sé si este tío ha muerto o no, porque está aquí vivo. Entonces, ¿cómo puede haber muerto? Ay. Bueno, le voy a decir esta, la entrené en Calmoren.
Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. I had no idea what to do with a young girl, so I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose, she lost her footing, caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
Sí, venga.
Yes, I think so.
In that case, I'm listening.
Eso es todo, recuerdo. Esto tiene que ser importante. Estuvo a mi lado cuando morí.
It was in Rivia. The second war with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Yennefer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. That was the last time I saw her.
Is there anything you'd like to add? Another memory, perhaps?
Claro que sí. Vamos a decírselo todo.
Yes, there's something else.
All right. Tell me no more than you wish to.
Le salvé una vez la vida.
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
These memories, they're intense. Do you wish to continue?
Sí, creo.
I have more to say.
Then please do.
Recuerdo cuando nos conocimos.
I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Brokilon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny?
By something more.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
Es hija de la vieja sangre. Ciri es hija de la vieja sangre. Sí, porque eso me suena haberlo escuchado en esta partida.
She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of bloody Volker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the Firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
No. Oh, sí. No. Sí.
Yeah, there's something else.
¿Y qué es? La llaman la dama del espacio y el tiempo.
They call Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why. She travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
No.
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
A Triss. A este. Porque con estos dos no está. A este.
Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot.
Se ha puesto a tejer la jodida. ¿Quién puta es? Toma. Vaya pescozón ha pegado por ahí, ¿eh?
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
Rosemary y tomillo.
The rosemary and thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Gracias por tu ayuda. Guapísima.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
Vale. Ve al romero y tomillo. ver al Jasker este. Y a lo mejor este sabe algo de Ciri. Vale. ¿Dónde está la salida aquí? Por abajo. Joder, macho. No, esto va al sótano, ¿no? La salida está allí. La estoy viendo. Vale, ya ha salido de este antro de perversidad. Vamos a dejar este vídeo aquí porque ya llevamos un ratito. Hemos seguido con la misión esta de historia. Hemos encontrado a Triss primero y hemos hablado con la tía esta de los sueños. Y hemos descubierto que está Jasper, que creo que es un antiguo compañero nuestro, un antiguo amigo, que a lo mejor sabe dónde está Ciri o sabe algo de ella. Nosotros lo miraremos en el próximo vídeo, porque esto, ya digo, creo que ya llevamos incluso cerca de 1 hora y se nos va a hacer largo la cosa. Lo dicho, lo vamos a dejar aquí. Ya sabéis, dale like si queréis, suscribiros si es que no lo estáis, comentad todo lo que queráis, compartid el vídeo si os ha gustado. Espero veros en el próximo vídeo. Hasta la próxima. ¡Deu!